Hello friends and welcome to 60 Seconds. I've wanted to play this game for ages and I finally got round to buying it. So I'm going to do the classic and it's a lot different than what I expected it to be because I've seen other YouTubers play it. I'm going to do the tutorial so you guys can watch me absolutely fail this because I feel like I need the tutorial. I've never played this game for myself, I've only just seen it. Oh dear God. Oh God. Oh my God, the camera! Right, welcome to your atomic scavenge drill. Pay attention and you might just something. Hold the grab control to skip my words. The fuck is the grab control? Oh my God, apply settings. I don't have any settings. What is the grab control? I got that. I got that I can move. I've got legs. Yay. Not bad. You'd better be in good shape. There is more where that came from. Good to know. It's really dark in my room. Sorry, I forgot to switch my overhead light on. Find Timmy. Jesus Christ, that's my son, isn't it? Right, where are you, you little peasant? There's Mum. There's Susan. I don't know what her name is. The frick is my son? I have a son somewhere. Oh, there he is. Okay, found you. Family comes first. Grab Timmy. He will be the first to take in your cozy shelter. I need to find what my grab button is, because it won't frickin' tell me. It's my left click. Right, that's it. Consider taking... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Yeah, just throw your son down the stairs, I guess. I mean, I guess that's one way of doing it. Right, give me. Bingo, you got yourself a small stockpile of food, water, and even little Timmy. With probably a million broken bones now, but there we go. Find a radio and grab it. Right, okay. Oh, there he is. Apparently I want the light shade down there. Go on, go in there yourself. Credible advanced warning system gives you 60 seconds to scavenge what you need and get yourself to safety. Let's give it a try. Let's not, please. I panic under time situations. Collect at least 5 more items and family members in the next 60 seconds and make sure you find yourself close to the shelter when the time is up. So, as long as I'm in that yellow box before time runs up, then I'm fine, yeah? Get to the shelter. I'm doing my fucking best. Right, let's grab Mum. There you go, lady. I got you. Don't know room. Ugh. This is a lot more stressful. Right, so I'm just going to try and grab soup, and water. Can I grab another soup? There you go. Do I have time for anything else? Oh my God, I am panicking under the stress of freaking soup and water. Can I grab one more thing? Ah! No, I'm too scared. Ah! What else did I grab? I think I grabbed more than 5 more items, but that's fine. No, it's good when it times to 5, but your training is far from over. Great! Can you have training from an apocalypse? Is that a thing? Something at ease. I've got broken bones now as well. Me and Timmy, we're in the same boat now. Or in the same shelter as... Never mind. Day 1. God, this is morbid. God, I thought I got a lot more than this. Right, okay, so this is our journal. Day 1, you made it to the shelter. Congratulations. But the drill's not over yet. You'll end up here with whatever and whoever you brought with you, nothing else. You need to make the most of it. The next few days will teach you how to survive down here while the world outside burns. Explore and interact with your surroundings. You can always find out useful things about your shelter and its inhabitants when your survival journal is not opened yet or hidden. First things first, we must ration food and water. If you don't wine and dine yourself and the folks you've brought with you, you can bet your bottom dollar none of you will ever see the light of day again. As long as you have food and water available, ration it out to a given person by selecting the picture of a can or bottle under their portrait, or instantly ration out both by clicking on the character's image. Of course, you might save your supplies for later, but a normal person can only survive 4 days without water. As to food, the longer you deny your people rations, the weaker they will get and might eventually get sick. Even if you manage to cure them, Jesus Christ, that music, it will take you quite a few cans and a lot of time to replenish their strength. Right, so I got quite a few, but I think we're fine for now, so I don't necessarily need to give you anything. Since this is your first day down here, you'll need to get used to your surroundings. Believe me, ventilation hum can drive anyone nuts if you don't occupy yourself with something to do. Get some decent rest and we'll carry on tomorrow. Nighty-night. Righty, so what have we got? Everything seems to be fine. So, day 2, good morning survivalists. Hope you slept well. Bed's comfy enough? No? Well, better get used to it since you'll be staying here for a while. There's a fly in our bunker. We'll start today's activities with rationing since you need to do it every day. But after that, we will move on to something else. Got your attention? Good. Now listen, there is a risk you will run out of supplies eventually. Everything can be useful, but food and water are critical to your survival. If you're gone, you will be gone sooner. Sorry, if they're gone, you'll be gone sooner. Then you can say corn dog. So sometimes you will need to send people to the surface to bring in more supplies. You do this by preparing an expedition a day before it actually departs. Be careful though, tired survivors can never be a part of an expedition. Today we will skip preparations and jump directly into sending someone brave outside. Who's brave? Because I certainly not. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling this situation. She looks fine today. No news is good news. There's nothing new going on with Timmy. If there was anything to report about Dolores, this is where it would have been written. Ted seems to be doing alright, even though the world has gone to crappy place. Right, I think we're doing well for now. Sending people out into the wasteland is no walk in the park. Do it early or without a gas mask, then you can bet it's a suicide mission for them. Send healthy and well-fed people. Sick, hurt or crazed people are more likely to perish out there. You can send one person at a time. Let's give it a try. This time, you will need to send someone out, but if you ever want to skip a trip to the surface, don't select anyone. I'm going to select you. I don't know what her name is. I know Timmy's the boy, Ted's the dude. I have no idea who you are, and I don't know who Dolores is. This is a drill. This is a drill. So your explorer will come back after a little while, but in an event of a real apocalypse, they might be gone for a couple of days. In the meantime, you'll be faced with other problems that will test you to the limit. I'm talking about making decisions that can break even the best of men's moral spine. Well, we'll see what clay you're made of, but first, ration your food and water. We don't want anyone starving now, do we? Water is what Mary Jane needs the most right now. Timmy doesn't need much, but he should drink. Dolores is on our way to the surface. Let's hope she will make it back safe and sound. Where is water when Ted needs it? Okay, so you need water. You need water. And you need water. So Mary Jane is my daughter and Dolores is my wife. Great. I'm an army man, so I don't know a second thing about imagination, but you could probably use yours now. Picture this scenario. You come across your kid's hamster in some bizarre way, found its way into the shelter. The kids are obviously going to love it, and so will you. There's nothing better than food that comes to you on its own. Now it's up to you. Do you cook him? None of you are hungry, so no? Good choice. The little fairy thing guy can stay and fatten up. It will make a bigger meal in a few days and maybe your only source of food if you run out of cans. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying it out loud. Nothing new to report on Timmy. Ted seems to be doing alright even though the world has gone to a crappy place. Right, so they don't need anything right now. You might be faced with the decisions that require you to use your equipment. However, sometimes you might find you don't have the one item that was supposed to save the day. So make sure you scavenge the right supplies before the blast. Keep in mind, every item can be used for something. What do you want to do today? Clean a rifle? Listen to the radio? Or maybe play Shadow Bunnies using your flashlight? Well, I didn't pick up the flashlight, so we're going to listen to the bloody radio. Okay, there's going to be a lot of reading in this game, so honestly, oh god, Dolores, are you okay? Oh, she brought back a pack of cards, a med kit, oh, the Geiger counter, and a suitcase, I don't know if that was there before, and a chess set. Yeah, as I was saying, like, there's going to be a lot of reading in this game, so if reading is not your thing, please don't watch this. I know I did a lot of reading in my Odyssey Let's Play. This is going to pretty much be exactly the same. Day 5. The radio is critical to establishing communications with the US Army, as well as for listening out for for any trouble that might be headed your way. If you get lucky, maybe you'll catch some music too. Good news, everyone! Good news, everyone! The expedition is back. Sometimes they return with extra supplies, sometimes they won't. Other times they'll come back with a nasty injury or even radiation sickness. Believe me, you don't want to get those. I hear glowing in the dark isn't as fun as it sounds. This time your explorer was hurt, but they will recover after the proper use of a first aid kit. You can use one during rationing. Okay, so I got 1+ med kit. We were glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. We tried our luck at a nearby bar fitting called the World's End. Usually such a respectable family like our own would never go there, but this time we gave it a shot, hoping to find some unclaimed goods. Who would have known that tomato soup used to be such a popular snack in a bar? We found a few cans of it and took them with us. A few cans, but you only got one. Okay, cool. From what we could tell, the atomic blast interrupted a poker game. Those poor bastards are not likely to be finishing that game anytime soon, but we can still use their cards to entertain ourselves. So we got a pack of cards. Great. So we got some entertainment. We found a set of checkers on one of the tables. What crazy people play checkers while drinking beer? Well, we got a checkers chest now. Mary Jane says she's fine and doesn't need anything. Despite the dire circumstances and all the trouble we are going through, Timmy is being very brave. Dolores would really love to eat something. Dolores was hurt. Dolores is really tired. This morning has been calm enough for Ted, and he's doing well. I'm going to give you both food and drink, but I'm not going to give you a med kit because I think food and drink will do you just fine. You need at least one alive adult to keep going. If you send your only survivor to the surface, you won't know what's happening in your bunker until they come back. And when they do, your shelter might already belong to someone else. A decent padlock may protect it, but not for long. This was a busy day. Take your time and get some sleep. If you made it this far, you're doing great and have a chance at getting out of this foxhole. Hopefully soon, but don't quote me on that. Hopefully food and water should do Dolores fine, but I can't, as I said, I can't guarantee. Never mind. We've only just sent someone outside, but let's give it another go today, shall we? The first time you were only asked to pick one brave volunteer to save the day. This time you will also get a chance to equip your explorer with some useful gear. Feed your troops and I'll see you at the shelter entrance. Mary Jane is very thirsty and has to drink something. Timothy has been talking about nothing other than water. He should drink some. Dolores would really love to eat something. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. If she's not healed by tomorrow, then I'll give her the med kit. Anything can be useful outside, and some items can improve scavengers' chances of survival. Notice you have a suitcase. That's handy. With a suitcase, your explorer can carry more. Go ahead. Pick something. What to take outside. I have a suitcase. Why aren't you giving me anything? Right, Mary Jane, you're out. Oh, I see. Yeah, take the suitcase with you. And maybe take the map with you. Okay, bye. She's still sick. Okay, so I'm going to give her the med kit. Day 7. Morning, people! You're probably asking yourself one simple question. What's the point of sitting in this atomic shelter? Why don't I just leave? Well, leaving is a death sentence. If the radioactive sickness doesn't kill you, then the giant scorpions will. You can trust me on that. Your one chance is your boys arriving to rescue you. So every good citizen needs to do one thing. Seek contact with the US military and wait a rescue. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Equipment. She took a map and a suitcase. Timmy is very hungry. Dolores would love to eat something, and Ted is hungry too. No. The rescue ain't coming today, but we'll come get you eventually. You need to keep your radio operational and be ready to venture into the wastes. However, you also need to be careful. It might not be only our soldiers out there. There could be bandits or worse. Commies! Just imagine what will happen if the Reds discover you. So let's agree to the rules for this drill. You only open this door if someone knocks 2 times. Am I clear? 2 knocks. So any less or any more is not the military. 2 knocks. Oh, you're back! Oh, hello. I got an achievement. What the hell is that? What did you get me? Oh my god, she brought back water. You'll need to remember that some days will be very intense. A lot of things will happen that you'll need to be prepared for. That's why any day that gives you a break is a blessing, and you'll need to make sure you make the most of it. Eat, drink and relax while thinking about those commie bastards who don't have comfy bunkers like you. That thought always gets me through the day. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter. From the surface, she came back with the map. Why are you saying she didn't come back with the map and the suitcase? A local supermarket might have seemed like a great place for a safe haven, but unfortunately a bandit group had the same idea and turned it into their new home instead. These thugs are heavily armed and able to terrorize the entire area. Maybe stealing from them would be ideal payback. Sneaking through the store shelves provided us with a few soup cans. We got 4 more cans of soup. Yay. The way was cleared to the staff room. Inside we found nothing but a water cooler. Free water for employees. Wow, that must have been a dream job. We got 6 waters now. Yay! We were in a rush because the raiders can come by any minute. We grabbed a few things at random. One of them turned to be a bug killing spray. Yes. We got bug killing spray. What? Oh, map really took a beating during our expedition. It's nearly unusable now. But it's right there. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best out of his situation. He even seems cheerful. Okay, so Mary Jane is hungry. Timmy's okay. Dolores can't remain this thirsty for long. Dolores' wounds were patched up. Okay. Ted says there's nothing to worry about. He's okay. As long as you keep your shelter stocked and remain cautious, you should be okay. However, every choice you make may come back to bite you on the ass. Even after a few days or weeks, consider your options carefully. This is a drill, but if the nukes start dropping, it's a totally different story. I like the fact the moment I started talking about nukes, the music just went darkness. We've been in this bunker for like a week and 2 days now. Oh, the Geiger meter. Oh no. She seems better, but she doesn't seem her fullest. At least she's like recovered. Day 9. If I were you, I'd check the door. Our extraction team might be coming for you any day now, but be careful. This is a post-apocalyptic scenario, and you never know what's coming. Mary J seems fine today. Hopefully, it will stay that way. Some water for Timmy would be nice. Life is hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is in a good mood today. We hope it will stay this way. Someone's at the door. You can hear survival knocks. If you listen closely, you can make out sequences of 3 knocks. Do you open the door? No. Because you said only 2 knocks. Oh gosh, guys, you seem to be okay. Day 10. Good call. That wasn't the knock you were waiting for. Caution at all times. Remember that. Be cautious. Apply yourself. And maybe you and your family will be just fine. Or at least, most of you. Everyone has to drink sometimes, including Mary Jane. Is there any water left? Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best out of his situation. He even seems cheerful. Dolores is doing quite well, or she just can't find anything to complain about today. Ted says there's no need to worry about him. He's okay. Okay, so who wanted water? Mary Jane. As you were counting imaginary sheep in your head, another series of knocks broke your concentration. Someone is really hammering on your door and probably not taking no for an answer. 2 knocks. 2 knocks. The pattern keeps repeating. Do you open the door? I guess so, considering you keep saying 2 knocks. The end. Oh my god, did I get raided? I got an achievement. Good job, you're safe and sound with our brave soldiers, and now we can all have some apple pie. You deserve it. You can now go back to your lovely house and continue your idyllic lives. If any atomic trouble comes your way, you know what to do and how to save yourself. I do hope it never comes to this, but if it does, good luck. See you when all of this blows over. We survived for 11 days. Day 5, visited a bar. Day 8, mall rats. And day 11, successfully passed the drill. Oh yeah, this was just a drill. I was going to say, how can you go back to your lovely house when it's been blown to bits? Because it's not been blown to bits. Right, so that is the tutorial done. What I'm going to do now, I'm doing the classic. I'm not going to do the challenge. So atomic drill, apocalypse, scavenge, survival. Let's go and do the apocalypse. So the full atomic experience. Scavenge around your house for supplies and then survive the post-apocalypse in your shelter. So we got a little boy, fat man, or Sarah Bomber. I'm not going to do the Sarah Bomber. What have we got? Okay, I'm gonna... Whoopsie. Get the flip out of my way. Oh, that's the front door. Can't go out there. Hello, wife. How are you doing? Okay, so there's a shit ton of water bottles in here. Okay. Waifu, come here. Give me yourself. Like now. Right, okay, cool. Let's go. Right, so I can grab soup and water. Awesome. Where's my shelter? That way. Never mind. In you go. Right. Give me yourself, young one. Awesome. Grab the checkerboard. Don't know if I needed that, but sure. Map. Give me the map. Right, okay. There's a water bottle there. Awesome. Doing just fine for now. There's some soup in here. Gas mask. That. Okay, fine. We'll do that. Okay. I didn't grab a med kit or anything of the sort. Radio. Okay, quickly run in here. Good to grab some water. God, oh my god, this guy is so slow. Am I gonna have enough time? Okay. Go, 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 go. Ah! Okay. Ah! Oh my god, that was not good. That was stressful. Oh my god. Couldn't imagine what World War II was like. Oh my god, I just realised there's like dirt on my... Not dirt, but like dust on my camera. Sorry, I'm just gonna black you out there for a second. Hi. 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 Ah. Okay, I'm joking. I'm mucking about now. Ooh, so I didn't really do very well. Hello, day one. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We can't remember bringing those supplies down to the shelter, but we're not complaining. We probably should have stocked it better anyway. So we got one gun. I don't remember picking up the gun. 1 cards, 1 can of soup. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. This is the best stock shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. I can imagine like Sarah Bomba is going to be absolutely horrendous for anything. For supplies. It's not the best time or place to make plans for the future, but we can't help thinking about what we can make of this terrible situation. Is our house still standing, or will we have to move to some forsaken hole like Toronto? That music though, it was like some real jazz. Jazz and an apocalypse. I'm not too sure that those two suit. Day 2. Planning far ahead is usually a good strategy, but for now we should be interested in our plan for water rationing. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today, and no trouble dared to cross her path. Timmy is good. Well, at least he was 5 minutes ago. Today was relatively calm for Dolores. Ted says there's no need to worry about him. He's okay. Sorry. Okay, right. Our neighborhood is highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk for our health right now. Ted seems to be in really good shape for a trip. Dolores is in pretty good shape. Wasteland is no match for Mary Jane. Timmy seems quite enthusiastic about the trip. We should start preparing an expedition for tomorrow. Yeah, sure. Okay, go ahead. This is terrible. We can't sleep. We've been having problems with sleeping ever since we got down here. It's been 2 days. If it's been a week, then complain. But now it's worse than ever. If we don't deal with this problem, we won't be able to cope with any other challenges that await for us outside these shelter doors. Why would I need a med kit for that? Bravely ignoring our symptoms, we tried to get at least an hour or 2 of sleep. No luck. We're even more tired than we were, and there are other problems we will need to face soon. Let's just hope our yawning will be enough to scare raiders away or save us from radiation sickness. Mary Jane is very thirsty and has to drink something. Mary Jane is really tired. We can't leave Timmy without water for too long. Timmy is really tired. Water is all Dolores wants. Dolores is really tired. Ted is really thirsty. Ted is really tired. Okay, I get it. You're all bloody thirsty bitches. Right, so you can all have some water then. Although I don't have a lot of water left. This is a good day to go outside, stretch a bit, get some fresh air, fresh toxic air. Maybe scavenge a thing or two. We sure could use some extra supplies. That's if we want to survive. Not all of them are too tired to be able to do anything, so I can't send any of them out right now. Day 4. It's always better than when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Timmy is good. Well, at least he was 5 minutes ago. Dolores is fine and well, as much as anyone could be fine and well in this tiny shelter. Ted is fine. What about Dolores? The contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions could result in radiation sickness. There is no way we can send Ted out in there in his current state. Dolores' state is too feeble. We can't let her go. Mary Jane should regain her strength before going out. Timmy's condition is too fragile for such a quest. Woo! Jeez, hiccups. We felt like something was staring at us from the corner of the shelter. We think it's a rat. At least it looks like a rat. A rat on a very good diet. We decided we need to do something about it. Or, to put it more bluntly, it's either him or us. Axe the bitch. There's some more food for you then, I guess. Ooh! Did the rat fill you guys up? Whatever it was, it's dead now. Quite dead. Maybe there's more hiding somewhere in one of those nasty little holes. Mary Jane has rested. Timmy has rested. If there was anything to report about Dolores, this is where it would have been written. Ted is not complaining today. At least not very much. Okay, so you're all fine. You don't need anything. Right. Should we start preparing an expedition tomorrow? Yes. One thing you don't expect is a band of people all dressed in green showing up at your doorstep and claiming they take from the rich and give to the poor. That's exactly what happened to us. Should we let those clowns in? They might prove some quality entertainment. Let's not. We need to be careful. We can't just invite absolutely anyone in for tea. Do you know what I mean? For tea. That's how British I am. Okay, day 6. We didn't answer those peculiar calls and kept the door locked until the noises outside faded away. We're not exactly sure we want those people to come back. They sounded harmless enough, but can harmless people be trusted in these troubled times? They might be worse than those who don't seem harmless at all. Mary Jane is very thirsty and has to drink something. Timmy is very hungry. How about getting Timmy something to drink? He's not looking well. Dolores has to drink sometimes. If Ted doesn't drink anything, he won't last long. Okay, so Timmy wants food and drink, and everybody else just wants drink. I thought I sent those guys out on an expedition. Oh, okay, here we go. Some of us are keener to go outside than others. Either way, it's time to choose the most able and responsible person for the quest to gather more supplies. I'm going to send out Mary Jane. And considering you said... Actually, yeah, gas mask. I'm going to send you out with the gas mask, because apparently... Didn't it say that the contamination is still quite strong out there? I'm not having her sick, especially when I don't have a medical supply. Day 7. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. She took the gas mask. Despite the dire circumstances even, and all the trouble we were going through, Timmy is being very brave. If there was anything to report about Dolores, this is where it would have been written. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Okay, there you go, Ted. Nom on that. It's easy to escalate silly arguments, and close quarters doesn't help. We were chatting and then suddenly we were fighting and fighting. Let's just hope we all get this over with soon. Yeah, well, when you're in such circumstances, you know, the most littlest thing can, like, tick anybody off, like... Day 8. We could barely sleep after all that arguing. Let's hope this won't happen again. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best out of his situation. He seems cheerful. Dolores would really love to eat something. Ted is not complaining today, at least not very much. Right, Dolores, you're hungry. Have some food. Our favourite radio station stopped broadcasting when we tried other frequencies. We found nothing but static. Are all of the stations gone? Maybe we should tinker with our radio to increase its range. Let's not. We need that radio. Because if you tinker with it, then you could destroy it by accident. Let's not risk it. We were sure they were experiencing technical issues. Yes, that's it. Everything will be just fine. Some water for Timmy would be nice. If there's one thing we need, it's water for Dolores. Where is water when Ted needs it? Oh my god, you guys are such thirsty bitches. Taking all my water. You better hope that Mary Jane comes back with some water. We stumbled upon a weird signal when changing radio frequencies. We're pretty sure that behind layers of terrible static and screams. We could hear a voice speaking in a foreign language. Oh dear, what if it's the Soviets? We should probably listen to it. But what about the children? Yeah, just listen to it, I guess. Could be anyone, but... Oh, is Mary Jane back? Oh my god, she's in... Oh, she brought back a padlock. Yes, girl. We were relieved at first when we figured out it wasn't Soviets we heard. Turned out it was Canadians, which isn't that much better. Oh, either way, they're foreigners, and we couldn't understand what they were saying. Not a word. How disappointing. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning. Okay, so we got the gas mask back. When we went to the trip to a more specific place this time, a local museum on Tranquility Lane. Tranquility. Several rooms and corridor wall decorated with some charred paintings that survived the blast. The whole place doesn't even look that bad. It's almost like a modern art exhibit. In front of the museum canteen, we found a box with some water bottles in it. It was probably left there by some delivery company. That delivery company is probably out of business now. I would guess it was blown out of the market. Oh, we got 2 waters, yes. Oh my god, I didn't read the rest. Right, the gift shop is in a sorry state while it's still standing. The whole place was flooded with souvenirs and junk, or both. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. The only useful thing we found was a padlock that was securing the safe behind the counter. The safe itself was empty, of course. The half-ruined wall is all that's left of the main corridor. Some paintings are still hanging, but they're almost unrecognisable. At the end of the corridor, we found a museum guard sitting on a chair, or at least something that used to be a museum guard. We found some ammo in his pocket, or at least something that used to be his pocket. That's the thing, like, if we ever had like a nuclear blast or anything, paintings like from Van Gogh or anybody like that would just be gone. And that's it. Like, the originals would be gone. Like, that's so upsetting. And Leonardo da Vinci as well. He was a painter, I believe. He was an inventor as well. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Mary Jane is really tired. Timmy is on his best behaviour. How long will it last? Dolores is fine and well. As much as anyone can be fine and well in this tiny shelter. Ted is not complaining, at least. Oh, so who was it that wants food? Mary Jane. There you go. Have some soup. Enough of this plain, tasteless water. Dolores is really craving a cup of coffee. Real, true blue American coffee. This kind that you can drink 5 cups and still feel sleepy. But where are we going to find that in this wasteland? Well, Dolores' favourite diner used to be a few blocks away. Maybe someone could go on a coffee run, but who? I'm going to say Timmy because he's small and he's nippy, I guess. I can imagine he's a fast runner. Okay, our volunteer came back empty-handed. Apparently the diner is just a sad hole in the ground with some seats lying around. What a letdown. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Timmy is on his best behaviour. Today was relatively calm. Ted is fine. Mary Jane, oh my god, you're really taking all our food. Right, who can do... I'm not going to constantly read everything because everything just keeps repeating itself. So, Dolores and Timmy are fine for an expedition tomorrow. What was that? Did the radio static just stop for a moment? Let's try and turn the signal. Once we waded through all the static, we found a transmission that was hosted by some nut talking about conspiracies and saucer men from Mars abducting people. It was pretty amusing. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Like the good scout he is, Timmy... Water is all Dolores wants. Ted needs water to survive. Ted has rested. Right, so Mary Jane wants food and water. Dolores wants water. And Ted needs water. But Timmy's fine. Okay. So you want water. You want food and water. And you want water. It's about time we choose someone to scavenge. Okay. So we're going to take Ted. I'm going to send you out with the map. Oh, I didn't check. Is the contamination gone down? I don't even know. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Timmy is hungry. Timmy's also thirsty. Dolores has not eaten for a while. Ted has left for the surface. Yes. So, wait, who wants food? Could use a little food. Oh my god, you're taking all my food. Timmy is hungry. You could do both. And Dolores is hungry? You haven't eaten. Okay, there you go. Oh my god. Mary Jane's just absolutely eating us out of her house and home. There are only so many things you can do in a tiny bunker, so we thought, hey, why not play some games? They're just not for kids, you know. Oh my god, what was you thinking of doing? Nasty people. Day 14. We played Truth or Dare. When it turned out we only kept asking questions and the most common was, are we going to eat anything besides tomato soup? We decided that's enough games for now. Mary Jane is feeling safe. Who wouldn't in this coffin-sized shelter? Nothing to report on Timmy. Everything seems okay with Dolores. Okay, so we can go a day without having to do anything. If there's anyone who can rescue us from this hellish situation, it's our government. We can badmouth them all you want, but that probably means you're either a naysayer or a commie. We're good citizens. We've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're sure Uncle Sam is coming to get us. Well, except that one time when we... Never mind. The government people are coming, and we should keep our ears and eyes open for any sign from them. Okay, well then use your bloody radiator. Yes, use radiators to communicate with people. We knew it. The government was not fooling, and they're coming to save us. They didn't give exact dates in their radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us waiting long. They said they will be in touch in a couple of days and told us to await further instructions. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking about it all day. Timmy might not look it, but he stays strong. He's doing just fine. There has to be some water left. Dolores should get it. Okay, so you wanted water and so did you. Oh my god, Ted, where are you? We decided to peek outside for just a minute to see if the store around the corner was still standing. When we were about to step out, we heard a growl in the darkness and a pair of ferocious eyes appeared a few feet away. We only had moments to decide what to do. I'm going to say leave the rifle, just get back in the shelter. Like, what's wrong with you? Day 16. In other circumstances, we might have risked a battle of beast in the darkness, but for some reason we felt that was not to our liking, so we screamed and screamed with terror. The creature was more probably afraid of us than we were of it. It left in a hurry. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is hiding this situation. She looks fine today. Timmy prefers apple juice, but right now we should get him some water. Life is hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is in a good mood. Okay, so you want water. I could do with some apple juice at this moment. One of the cupboards in the shelter was a bit shaky, so we pulled it out to give it a new home. In the process, we discovered a secret door. Where does it lead? No idea, but let's find out. Okay, I guess we can take the gun. They used the gun. Oh my god. What for? What did you use the gun on? We figured the best way to be sure and no one jumps us inside the mysterious room was to bash the door open and start firing. When the smoke was gone, we were able to access our operation room. The room was empty. We hit nothing but the walls and we barely dodged one ricochet gone bad. Wow. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling the situation. She looks fine today, despite the dire circumstances, all the trouble we are going through. Quite calm about the situation. Okay, cool. A sleazy looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal for just one can of soup. We get the bag and all of its contents. We can't see what's inside and the trader gives us an angry glances every time we take a step towards the mysterious bag. Should we make a deal? No. Because if we trade soup, he could give us like a pack of cards probably. Not that we don't have a pack of cards, but... Oh my god, someone's been writing the days on the wall. Our grandparents always told us to never buy anything sight unseen, and we're not about to start now. Gone are the times of yard sales. We can manage without whatever junk is in that mysterious bag. We tried to keep track of our dates, but they just don't add up. Luckily, Timmy remembered it's his birthday today. We should get him a present or a cake or both, so it's settled. We're making a soup cake, but what about the gift? Guess a checkerboard. Day 19. Ted has been outside for far too long and he still has not returned. We fear he isn't coming back. When we were taking cover in the shelter, we barely had time to grab anything. So the checkers set is missing half of its pieces. It seems you can still play with the one half since Timmy has been enjoying himself. There isn't anything new bothering Mary Jane. Timmy is very hungry and he wants some water. Oh my god, is Ted dead? Ring ring, there we were, thinking we would never hear a telephone signal again when suddenly a phone starts ringing from somewhere outside. We figured it's the phone booth across the street, should someone go answer it. Send Timmy, considering he's small. Small and nippy, I would assume. Day 20. Ted is dead. Clearly. Day 20. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Valley Hill, sorry. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Day 21. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news. The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the service now. We should... Oh, God. Should have sent Ted out now. Day 22. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing has happened to Mary Jane today. Timmy went out to the wasteland. Dolores is pretty fatigued. Okay, so nobody needs anything. Knock, knock. This sound always surprises and confuses us. It could mean anything, good or bad. But we're always curious. Should we open the door? Well, there's two knocks. Day 23. We opened the hatch, but there was nobody there. Damn pranksters making jokes even after the apocalypse. Mary Jane was injured on her last expedition. She didn't mention it to us and we didn't notice. It wasn't a problem until just now. It seems her injury got infected and she's in bad shape. We must help her. I haven't got anything to give you. Ted decided to go die somewhere in the wasteland, and not bring us anything back, so... Mary Jane will be fine. It's not the first time and it won't be the last time she's sick. She is looking a bit pale today though. Today an army broadcast interrupted our, let's just call it breakfast. Anyway, they seemed very eager to evacuate us from here, but then it went over several things that needed to happen before they do. The first thing we were given geographical coordinates and need to get there to leave a sign we're still alive. This should be easy with a map. We don't have a map. Ted had the map and he died. Therefore he didn't bring it back. Dear God, you're ill. Day 25. We were sure we could find the location without a map. We were wrong. Hopefully we'll get lucky next time. Mary Jane's pretty fatigued. Dolores is quite calm about the situation. Oh my God. A group of doctors knocked on our door today requesting some supplies that would be helpful in refilling the first aid kits. We didn't doubt they were the real doctor for a second. They did have lab coats and everything. Should we help them? Timmy back? Timmy's back. Good boy. Day 26. A bottle of relatively clean water is the closest we will get to hydrogen peroxide. The guests were grateful anyway. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Government is dropping supplies for survivors in the area. They were marked by smoke flares and can easily be seen, but most of them are barely reachable. Despite that, a lot of them were already ransacked by scavengers. How did they do that? One of the food drops broke in mid-air and now it's raining soup. Luckily for us, a few cans survived the fall, so we got two cans of soup. Some crates were filled with very weird stuff. Why did they drop a crate full of rubber ducks? At least one of the smaller carts had a few bottles of water in it. Traitor alert. Timmy's salvaged comic books are mostly harmless science fiction pulp. However, some of them don't feature the brave Astro Citizen program astronauts, but cosmonauts. The boy is eating up Soviet propaganda. What a disgrace. Should we banish Timmy to the wasteland for his treacherous ways and dispose of the... No, it's just a comic. Jesus. It's a comic. It's not saying... He's not actually standing there and being like, I'm now going to become part of the propaganda. That's silly. We graciously allowed Timmy to stay in the shelter despite his actions. We believe in the power of rehabilitation and second chances. Also, we're running out of toilet paper and those propaganda books will do nicely. Oh, sounds like Dolores is back. Oh my God, she's sick. Okay, inside the suitcase we found some soup, but yuck, it's expired a long time ago. We're not feeling very well. Some of us spend the whole morning using the bucket in the corner. We're not accepting anonymous gifts ever again. Right, it's true. It's all true. There are really others just like us. We arrived at the rendezvous unarmed and on time, and we were greeted by a friendly-looking group of survivors. They're being led by twins, a brother and a sister, who seemed to be friendly enough. They asked us some questions and promised to stay in touch. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane to return to the shelter. Mary Jane is starving. Dolores, it's your turn, my girl, and take the axe with you, please. If you get killed out there, then I do apologize. Oh, bye, kitty. I have my cat in my room with me. Something's been drawing on the walls. Mary Jane is quite hungry. We should get Mary Jane something to eat. Nothing to report. Mary Jane is hungry. Why are you so hungry? Why are you always nicking our food? We were able to receive another message from the government. The military is preparing a rescue mission that want all survivors to head to a specific location in the area. Oh my God. They want us to take a map, but we don't have a map because Ted decided to go out and die somewhere. Ugh. We offered checkers instead of ammunition. The visitors were quite confused and tried to explain to us what ammunition is. We pretended to understand nothing. It was very amusing until they left with our checkerboard, asshole. Okay, great. We're a regular family, so we have the occasional argument or two, but it was never as intense as the fight we just got into. No one wants to speak to each other. Let's just hope this won't last for too long. There's 2 kids in the bunker. Who is arguing? You two seem to be sitting with each other just fine. Enough arguing. There are more important things to worry about, like an apocalypse just outside our shelter door. Aren't there any drugs we could give Mary Jane? I'm sorry, what? Okay. Okay, so we have no medication. A sleazy looking trader carrying Can't see what's inside. No, we're not making the deal. If we can't see, then no deal. Oh my god, where's Dolores? Our grandparents always told us to never buy anything sight and unseen. Mary Jane is thirsty, prefers apple juice but wants water. Oh my god, did we die? I think we died. We don't think Dolores is coming back from the surface. It's been too long. Surviving the apocalypse is no easy task. We can tell you that much. We held up for 39 days. Oh my god, so Dolores died. Oh my god, I've been playing for an hour. So to be honest, we perished. Yay! Oh my god. So, okay. Oh, we survived 39 days. But oh my god, that took forever. There was so much reading. I felt like I was just doing nothing but talking throughout this entire thing. 60 seconds. I really like this game. I probably am going to come back to it, but I'm probably not going to play it out as long as I did. I literally did the tutorial and a level, and it's taken me 60 minutes to do it. Oh my god, that was so long. My throat is almost giving out. But yeah, I will be returning to this game. I really like it. I love the art style and everything to do with it. But anyways, if you did like this video, please click that like button down below. And while you're there, please click the subscribe button so you're told when my next 60 seconds video has been uploaded. Bye!